flathead. Pop the cover off. 19 millimeters. It's a 35 millimeter axle nut, but I got a 36 and that'll work too. If you don't have air tools or power tools, 1/2-inch tools would be preferred for this job. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the wheel so we can gain access to the back of the caliper. So when it comes to the caliper bracket, we're just gonna take the bracket off, the whole assembly together. Hopefully that's gonna work, but if not, these are 17 millimeters. So like I said, we're just gonna give it a try. Here's one. Top one up here. Grab a hook, hook it up in there. Pop that rotor off. Now, whether you do this, which way you plan on doing it, we will free up this axle. It's just as seized as the other side, unfortunately, so that's going to be, we're going to have to get that off without damaging that. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to taking off the speed sensor. Pair of pliers works a lot better, but we're not saving this, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Come around, do the same thing over here. Just take this and stick it out. One up here. Goes on the inside. Kind of like push it in and lower it. All right. After some force, got that one out. It comes up to this plug, which you just need to lower both ends of the lock until it's down. Push in. So if yours gets as stuck as this one, you'll just have to take it off. This just slides it on. We'll have to stick a screwdriver in there and manually release it. Maybe. So I've been trying at this for a while now. Now that I actually got this down and free, there is a rock stuck inside there. I'm gonna have to get a pick. All right, back with the pick. Now there's rocks in here. Oh, there they go. Now, let's see if that helps at all. So yeah, there we go. That's a first, people. There's actually rocks stuck up in here on both sides. Little tiny pebbles. And was wasn't allowing this latch right here to come up. So, okay. That's the first one. But now you know, just watch for rocks. Alright, so now we gotta free this. So my air hammer's acting funny. Screw this back on. Make sure it's nice and flush. Close. Alright. Don't like doing it that way, but air hammer's acting goofy, like I said, so. Okay, we'll move on. As I come back here. I'll come back to you whenever this is out. Now going with the longer extension, we can get the last last 18mm bolt out. This one's not coming off nicely. There we go. Gives it some persuasion. Alright. Just hit this back cover. Knock that off. Now you want to pay attention to which way this goes. So it'll be like this. So you just want to keep which way's front. Make a little mark on it if you have to. Plenty of rust on there, just give it an X. So that's going to let you know when you put this up here, your caliper, because if you flip this backwards on accident, then it's not going to work. Just a little tip. Yep. Alright, now that that's all cleaned up, alright, got the brand new hub from 1A Auto, not a sponsor, really like their parts, lifetime warranty, never had one fail, so what more can you want with the parts store? All right, so I'm gonna get the fun thing of putting this back on there. Getting it through that dust shield first, or splash shield first. That's a good place to start, and then you can Alright, so what I had to do was take the hub back off, put some anti-seize or some lubricant on the CB axle spindle so that this thing can move. It was just getting stuck on there, so I didn't show that because, well, when you take it off, you can choose to apply it then or not at all. I just, unfortunately, had to on this side, so just put the 3 bolts in, and now it's flowing Now, really nice and easy. We'll just bring it in level, nice and even back and forth. Okay, now it's time to run all the wires again. So this one is your standard push in. We'll bring it up back here and alright, get that pushed in here. So we'll put the next one up here. It closed on me again. So open that. So I don't really feel like peeling these out. Open up the hatch. You can take this off. Put that in. Same with this one, except I don't have to take it off. Yeah, the one up here, I'll just go ahead and put that in. Over this one. There we go. Here's the click. You can go ahead and get this shoved in. The lock comes off, no big deal. Just put it back in there. Lock it. Again, they supply you with all brand new, but there's nothing wrong with these, so you can keep them. Yeah, like I said, you can always keep those. There's that. Now there's also one way back here. Which I doubt you can even see. I can't see it either, so. There, it's all in place. Now I like to put 2 lug nuts back on just because we're gonna need this as tight as we can get it. Because if you remember, we didn't collapse the front brake caliper. So what we're gonna do is take it, put it back the right way. not the way I wanted to do it, but it is what it is. So got the two 18mm caliper bracket bolts back on. Anytime I'm not filming, this way works, but as soon as I start filming, I can't just slide it on. I gotta do all this extra work. Alright. Now we'll slide the brake pads back on. I brought it just in case I would need it. So we gotta clasp the two pistons. There. Seen my channel, you see me do that 100 times. Now put the two 13mm caliper bolts back in. And that is how you change front wheel bearings or hub assemblies on the Envoy.